What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Grand Theft Auto 6 video. Now, I haven't posted in a while because there really hasn't been much going on. We're waiting for that official Netflix reveal. And so I really thought there really wasn't going to be anything until then, especially officially from Rockstar. But what we didn't know is that people were going to end up leaking Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay early. And that is actually what happened. Like around 30 minutes from when I was recording this, they ended up leaking some brand new gameplay footage for Grand Theft Auto 6 that has never before been seen. And the craziest part is it's actually not AI. We have proof of that. So if you do find the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So as I'm recording this right now, it's still breaking news and it's happening at the moment, but there is a Reddit user who ended up posting a brand new video of Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, usually people pay no mind to that because it could be AI, and that is definitely something that people do a lot of times, and there's a bunch of AI clips for Grand Theft Auto 6 floating around, and it pretty much looks obviously AI, so no one really believes that anyway. Well, here's the thing. This one doesn't look anything at all like AI. It actually looks like an older version, like a non-polished version of Grand Theft Auto 6, maybe like a couple years ago, and it looks ridiculously real. Now, that's just a theory, right? You're just thinking, okay, this looks real. It still could be AI. I'm still skeptical. It could still be fake. But then Rockstar starts taking down the video and starts hitting them with DMCAs. So initially, this guy named Synth Potato posted this. He said, I think that GTA 6 leak has to be real. The way Jason falls over is identical to Red Dead 2's physics and animation. Even the way the animations transition and the movement looks, either this or this is the best replica ever, or it's real. How did this even leak? And he said, if it's fake, this is the most impressive replica made so far. Months of work must have gone into replicating the exact look and feel of a Rockstar game. This isn't impossible, mind you. We've seen channels who tricked us before by making some good replicas. And then the guy, I believe, who ended up like reposting it, so someone ended up reposting the leak off of Reddit, he ended up actually getting a DMCA notice and they took the video down. And Rockstar usually doesn't really, they don't work that quick when it comes to AI. We've seen them actually take down AI video clips from people before, but this one, it's like it was up for like maybe an hour at most, and then it instantly got taken down. Now, the thing is, you can't really quite get rid of it because many people downloaded it. Many people have these video clips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it linked in the description to the sources that I've seen that have posted this. And you got other major outlets, for example, Videotech Ben. He says that X is taking these tweets down, so he's also seeing these leaks and they're actually being removed. And then on top of this, the people who ended up leaking this, he said there's a strange Grand Theft Auto 6 video going around showing Jason playing basketball. The video shares similarities to Red Dead Redemption 2 in many ways, including when he drops to the ground. The video link in the video redirects to a page protesting discs and digital pre-orders. And so someone asked him, he said, Ben, do you think this is actually legit? He said, it's not my place to say. I'll keep close tabs on the mapping project, but decals from the last screenshot are a complete match. So basically from the footage that he's seeing, the decals, the logos, the graphics, and the placement of everything looks legitimate. It's not something that's like recreated in Unreal Engine, and it's not something that's pretty much fake. And so basically what we're getting right now is one of our first ever leaks for Grand Theft Auto 6. And the craziest part is, one thing that Videotech Ben said is that he needs to verify if these are legitimate DMCA claims, because someone could just take down a tweet and say, hey, I was the one that created it. And you know, there's like loopholes to people that can do that, and you have to see the email, who it was sent by, the name, and the company. And then he was like, then when I get one of those screenshots, I'll verify it. And he actually did verify this. He ended up posting saying, I can confirm Rockstar is currently taking down tweets based on DMCA report screenshots that I have been sent. Do not post these leaks. Hence why I have not posted, and I pretty much haven't included it here in the video, and others are not going to pretty much include it just because of the fact that they will be taking these down. But the fact is, there are a couple links floating out there. You could probably find them over on Reddit, Twitter as well, and there's people posting like streamable links to them. So I'll have those linked in the description to the tweets, so that way you can check it out for yourself and see what it looks like. But just to explain it to you guys, it's pretty much Jason at his house, like that home that we see within the trailer. He looks completely different, so it looks like it may have been maybe an older build, or that's just the costume or the outfit that he has on. We don't know if it's like early into the game game's development, if this was more recent, just the video quality is bad, or if maybe this was like progression into like the story, like halfway through into the story. But the point is, he was walking around at the top and then he jumps off, and what makes it look real is the fact that AI can't really replicate the way that the movement is, the way that he falls and then gets back up. It looks like an original Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption 2 from what everyone is saying. And then after that, he continues to go under, and what happens is there's actually a basketball court there, and then it allows him to pick up a basketball. There's even a crosshair that pops up that helps him, allow him to aim, and then when he shoots, he makes a couple of shots, and then some things start popping up on the screen. For example, like the bottom right, it says focus has been increased by like 2%, and so you're upgrading your character by shooting around, making shots, getting your stamina up, and then there's also other pop-ups that appear over on, like, say, the left-hand side. And then at the same time, the leaker, whoever ended up leaking this, they're pretty much, they didn't leak it in a way where it's like in 4K HD quality. Usually when there's like recreations and people remake stuff, they usually have it in some of the best quality ever, and they have it polished, which is why you can tell that it's fake. But this one is not polished at all. There were still some glitches, like the basketball would occasionally go through Jason, or like it wouldn't look seamless when he's picking up the basketball. And so those are like visual cues letting you know that that is pretty much a leak and it's legitimate. And the fact that they're actually like taking everything down, so if you're reposting these and you're sharing them, you can expect that you're gonna end up getting a copyright notice from Rockstar Games themselves. But it's so crazy that this is actually leaking right now, even before the gameplay footage that we're supposed to get next week. And so GTA 6 News Hub posted this. He said, new alleged GTA 6 leak. Development footage reportedly shows Jason playing the basketball minigame, including its physics and HUD. Jason falls in a way similar to Red Dead Redemption's physics, and the tutorial reads to shoot, aim with button, and hold button until the rings overlap and then release. The HUD displays commas in the cache amount, such as 1,643. The leaker allegedly released the footage to protest GTA 6 not receiving a physical disc release. Rockstar appears to also be taking down the footage very, very quickly. So that is what you need to know about this new current leak that's going on. Now, this guy who's actually leaking stuff, there's a chance he probably has more footage, he has more access to Grand Theft Auto 6, and he may continue with these leaks, and we may see more. So if you guys want to keep up to date on that, be sure you are subscribed. Also, check it out over on like Reddit. The link's in the description that I'll have for you guys. But it's actually insane that we're starting to see Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay in this way. But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys in this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.